Hello guys and welcome to today's trade recap. Yes, I did ended up taking a trade because I saw price moving in my favor and it literally gave me the opportunity and I just entered and just took the risk and entered the trade. And actually, when I told you I'm going to see if price action gave me anything right here, I did not see anything in the market. The price action did not give me anything, so I waited up for news to come out, which we had CPI news data coming out at 1:30 p.m. and actually did came out bearish after sweeping out the liquidity to the upside head-ons and continue its move from its original move to the downside, I told you my buys for the day was bearish from the beginning of the day. So I waited for my entry, I waited for my setup to form, and I actually was about to make this trade even better with even better entry, but I had school at that time and I couldn't catch the trade by that time. So before I go on and explain every single thing, my execution, my everything, so don't forget to smash up the like button and to hit the subscribe button to let us reach 210 legends before the end of May. And with that being said, let's get started in today's video. So let's start with the daily time frame. As I told you in the last video before this one, I really have a bearish daily bias due to we just took out these daily highs and we just made a bearish SMT overall. So and actually the daily candle was a bearish and moving toward this order block. So with that, scale down to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is just finished making the higher highs. Now we're expecting to make the lower high. I'm sorry, to make the lower high, and I'm expecting price to come down and fill in this discounted price zone of this overall bullish order flow, and to hit this and fill this 4 hour fair value gap. And I actually had a bearish bias due to the almost now we just took out these highs and then we created this 4 hour bearish fair value gap and we went through it, we filled it up, and I was expecting price to continue its move to the downside we can potentially aim for these 1 hour lows and those hourly lows as well. So I waited on London session. I wanted to see this sweep of liquidity after filling up this 1 hour gap and the 4 hour gap to then potentially see the retracement back and continue taking out these lows, but that did not give me any entry on the 50-minute. I said I wanted price to break through this 79% Fibonacci extension, and by that time I was waiting, but it never did end up doing that. So I just kept waiting. Here I saw another opportunity getting formed, but not yet. Price did reverse another time. So by the time I said fuck it, I'm going to wait for CPI to come out and then I'll probably wait to see if there's any trade. So after that CPI came out as bearish for the dollar, and we see some volatility. The market took out all of those buy side liquidity. We filled up this 4 hour fair value gap, all of it, and we made the bearish SMT with the DXY, actually not GJ. We made the bearish SMT and then we broke structure to the 15-minute, and by the time I was not at home, I left my home and I just took the screenshot before this one, so I'm going to show you now. Wait. So this is the trade I was aiming for. By the time I was aiming, after seeing this market structure shift and invalidating the bullish order flow, I was aiming to see a structure getting created, then a reverse filling up a fair value gap or a continuation confluences like breaker block or order block or equilibrium or some sort of continuation confluences, and then I will scale down to the even lower time frame and look for entries, and that literally what happened exactly. But by that time I was not able to catch any trades. If I had the time, I would have just simply, after breaking structure to the downside right here, we pulled up into this fair value gap and into this breaker block, and after that after the reaction of this fair value gap, I can really scale down to the lower time frame, which is the 1 minute. And hold on, where is it? Right here. So after just break and structure right here, I could have entered this trade, my stops above these highs, and my TP will be all the way down to these lows. Or I even wanted to risk it much and put it at these lows, but I said that it's not necessary for me. But or if I just waited for this just tiny break of structure or this invalidation of this 1 minute fair value gap, I could have just literally entered right away right here, and that would have gave me much more better risk to reward. But screw that, because I didn't have any time for to see the market back then. I was off the charts. It sucks to be off the charts, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we broke structure to the downside right here. Then we retraced back into this order block. Hold on. We retraced back into this order block, and then I just got home right here. I opened my chart and I see the setup getting formed again. Price just reversed back into the almost the area of interest, my key level. We just broke structure right here, and then I saw the retracement. Then we did another break of structure. Then I said, okay, if we pull up into this breaker block, I will enter. If not, I will not. So we pulled up into the breaker block right here, and when I saw that, I scaled down to the lower time frame, hold on, which is the 1 minute. And after pulling up, hold on, not this one, I fucked that up, hold on, my entry was not there. I'm pretty sure it was after the break of structure. I don't know, I'm not sure where it filled me up though, but hold on. After we retraced back into this, hold on. Yeah, I'm sure now. It is right here. My entry was a little bit lower than I expected to be. So after breaking structure right here and invalidating this one minute bullish fair value gap, I just entered after the candle just closed. My stops were above these highs, and my only one take profit was at these hourly lows. So I could have held this trade a little bit more, but no risk, no more risk. A little 1 to 1.4 risk to reward. It kind of sucks, because I thought that I got filled right here, but I actually not. I got filled right here, so that would have gave me a lot much more better risk to reward. But it sucks to be but we can't complain. When it's W, we can't complain. After price hitting up my TP, kind of reverse into the stopping out traders with the break even stop loss, and then continued the move to the downside. So that is a trade recap for today. I hope you guys benefit from this video. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys up with another video tomorrow. Peace out.